Joshua Bassett is best known for being in Disney's High School Musical, the series. He turned 22 in December, and he does way more than just act on High School Musical, the series. He also puts out music. He was touring for some time last year, but then he put it on pause for a little bit. But his name has been going around, and it's not for any of the projects that he has going on. It's about him personally. Josh has sparked a lot of conversation among his fan base as they have grown worried over his well-being after a series of posts from the last few months that people feel just isn't him at all. Josh has opened up about his mental health struggles a lot over the years since his rise to fame, and most know that he went through a lot following the release of Olivia Rodrigo's driver's license, as their rumored breakup was put on blast and the topic of nearly every pop culture conversation at the time. Josh also has music of his own that he's blessed the world with, because honestly, I love his songs just as much as Olivia's. I think his lyrics are so beautiful, and I am a real fan of his. But more recently, he's shared more than just a few new songs with his fan base. He's opened up about things that he's been dealing with, and he let fans know back in December that it's okay to ask others for help. He tweeted saying, "Most people I know, including myself, are struggling right now. Please be good to yourselves and others. Reach out to support those you love, and don't be afraid to ask for help." Fans were worried and sent their love to him, praising him and just wanting him to be okay. But this worry only continued in early January when he began to tweet about religion and his personal beliefs, which wasn't something that he had shared before. He said, "Jesus Christ is the only way. His death and resurrection are historically documented. Turn away from hate, seek forgiveness, and come home to him." Fans thought that Josh was hacked since he hadn't ever opened up about this before, and replied to this saying, "No way you got hacked. Are you hacked? I'm confused. Are you hacked?" Josh also wanted to own up to some things going on in his personal life and shared in a set of Instagram stories saying, "Speaking out/owning up. Part of speaking out is owning up. It's important to acknowledge and reflect on the ways that I've hurt people. Some I may never speak to again. For those who will have me, I'm eager to ask forgiveness. The tongue is a sword, for better or for worse, and our actions leave a stain. If I were to present a list of all the ways I've let others and myself down, I would run for the hills. As I grow, I can't neglect where I've been. I've been selfish, ignorant, harmful, and reckless, stupid, scared, desperate, and desensitized, careless, inconsiderate, intolerable, and ugly, mean, passive, impatient, and stubborn, the list goes on. While I do my best every day to be as good as I can be, I won't deny my many shortcomings. With a numb heart, I have hurt the ones I love most. I want to walk every single day in the direction of love. If you know me and my actions and or inactions have caused you any pain and you'd like to talk, please don't hesitate to reach out. I humbly seek forgiveness, and I wish to pursue only the purest love from here on out. Love is the only answer, and it's beyond worth living for. Thank you, God, another day to be better than I was the one before." Fans came to the realization that he hadn't been hacked on Twitter when he continued his religious thoughts on his Instagram stories once again, and also tried to reassure those that were expressing concern for him, saying, "Tonight at church I prayed to God, so I will know for certain that you are Jesus and he is the only way. Please send someone to touch my back and I will shout it from the rooftops." Moments later, 2 people came up behind me saying that God put it on their heart to put their hands on me and pray. His love is great and my faith is certain. Praise be to God forever and ever in Jesus' name. A few months ago, I asked God to send me a sign when I write the truth. I typed "Jesus is the way." Nothing happened. Then I added "Jesus is the only way," and the light turned on in my living room. I have also firsthand encountered Jesus twice. The experiences were richer and more vivid than anything in my entire life. I look forward to speaking about it soon. For those concerned about me, be sure of this: I'm better than I have ever been. The peace I feel is far beyond what I thought possible. With this sudden expression coming out of nowhere, fans were worried, even though he told them not to be. Fans just hoped for the best for him. But the concern only continued this week as Josh posted that he had gotten baptized at the Bethel Church recently. He posted a video in which he said he grew up Christian but ran the other direction, and that led him to addiction, depression, thoughts of self-harm, an eating disorder, and more. Fans were happy for him in the fact that he was saying that he was feeling better, but were worried when they found out that the church he was at had supported conversion therapy and promoted people telling stories about not being gay anymore, using the hashtag once gay on their Instagram post before. And people grew extremely worried about Josh since he has said before that he was part of the LGBTQ plus community. He admitted to not wanting to put a label on himself exactly, but he did open up about identifying as a member in the community. In an interview he had done previously, he said, "I'm anti-coming out in the sense that there's no need to. People are welcome to have boxes if they want them." This was following a video that had gone viral of him calling Harry Styles hot and then saying, "I guess this is my coming out video," which led to him clarifying that he didn't feel the need to put an exact label on himself, but he was identifying as a member of the community. Following the whole Harry Styles interview situation, he had come out and said on Twitter, "My entire life, people have told me my sexuality. People have shamed me for things they knew nothing about. I want to say thank you to those of you who stand for love and acceptance. Toxicity, hatred, and negativity say less about the subject, but say far more about those who spew it. It's 2021. We are the generation of love and growth. It's time we start acting like it. Whether you love me, hate me, or damn me to hell, I love you all the same. Love who you love shamelessly. It's okay to still be figuring out who you are. Life's too short to let ignorance and hatred win. I choose love." He said in an interview that it was one of the easiest things and most liberating things he's ever done coming out, but this all had fans worried about what he was surrounding himself with now and didn't want him to be in a situation where people around him were trying to change him or make him feel as though he isn't free to love whoever he wants or to be whoever he is. As he's already been very honest about struggles with mental health in the past, fans were just concerned overall. And finding out this about the church, they had a lot of questions. On Twitter, people wrote, "As much as we're happy you finally found your peace and you're genuinely happy and healthy, if possible, please do more research on this specific church. There's so many other places you can explore your faith that don't have questionable actions. We love you and care about you deeply. I hope you're okay and you're healing in a way that is safe and healthy. I love you so much. Hopefully you tell us a bit more on Discord and let us know if this is your church or not, because we just want you in a safe environment. Hey Josh, this church promotes conversion therapy and is extremely questionable. Happy for you for finding something you believe in, but please do more research. Your queer fans are counting on you to promote the right ideals here. Proud of you, but this church is really bad and not like you at all." He ended up clearing up why he was at this specific church and explained that he doesn't support all their beliefs. He tweeted out, "I visited this church and happened to get baptized here. I was unaware of some of their policies and beliefs and do not endorse all of them. My heart is for Christ and Christ alone." Ultimately, fans are hoping that he's doing okay and surrounding himself by good people, and that's really all they want from him, and that's all that they have been wanting since the beginning of all of this starting. It's been a lot these past few months, but as of right now, this is what has been said by Josh. This is what other people are saying in reaction to what Josh has put out there. So that's what's going on. I certainly want to know if you guys have paid attention to Joshua Bassett. I already expect a few people to be like, "I don't know who this man is. I've never heard of this man before." I found him through High School Musical, the musical, the series. And then I feel like a lot of people found out who he was when Driver's License came out and people were speculating who the song was about. And then there was the whole Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia, and him triangle drama that was kind of being talked about for a while there. But if you weren't really paying attention to that, then you might not know who he is. But his music is so good. I honestly couldn't recommend it more. Doppelganger was literally in like my top 5 songs most listened to last year. And I just think that his lyrics are amazing, but it's really sad to hear him come out and talk about that he's been struggling. And I mean, it does sound like he is in a better place now, but still, obviously there's some concerns with people just wanting to make sure that he is surrounded by good people and that everyone is like on the same page of we want the best for you, and there's no like alternatives that people around him have. Plus, Josh is set to go back on tour starting in March. So everyone just wants him to be a-okay for that and hoping that everything stays on course with him continuing the tour, because he originally had to postpone it and cancel a few dates, but it's happening once again. So that is what is going on with Josh. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.